Alright, so when we solve by elimination now, which is our last way that we're going to learn to solve our systems of equations, it's going to be exactly what it sounds like. We're going to eliminate one of the variables. The 5 steps listed above, we want to make sure both are written in, we call that standard form, ax plus by equals c, so our x and y are on one side of the equation and our constants are on the other. Step 2, we don't always need, but if necessary, if those equations aren't going to cancel out, we do need to multiply so that they will become opposite. Once we get to a point where the variables, the coefficients on the variables are opposites and they will eliminate each other, so one's a positive 3, the other one's a negative 3, they'll eliminate each other. We can then add both the equations together top to bottom. And we'll solve it, and you'll see that will eliminate one of the variables, which means we can solve for our second variable. And then step 5, just like we've been doing, we're going to have to plug it back into the original equations to solve. So if we look here, step 1, we've got them both written in x and y on one side, constants on the other, so we don't have to worry about anything there. Step 2, since I have a positive 2 and a negative 2, I don't have to change anything. Those are already going to cancel out. So I will skip down to step 3. Step 3 then, it says to add the equations to eliminate. Positive 2x plus negative 2x gives me 0x, so that's going to eliminate my zeros. 3 plus negative 1. If we add 3y to negative 1y, we're going to get 3 minus 1 would be 2y, and it's going to be a positive. And 10 plus negative 2 gives us an 8. So now I just have 2y equals 8. To solve this, I divide both sides by 2. And I got y equals 4. So I solve for one of my equations. Now, I go back, this y equals 4. I pick one of my equations up above and I plug in for y. I'll pick the top equation. So I'm going to have 2x plus 3 times y is a 4, equals 10. So I got 2x plus 12 equals 10. And I subtract 12, I got 2x equals negative 2. And if I divide both sides by 2, I'm going to get x equals negative 1. So I've got my solution here. Y is 4, x is negative 1. And all we did was eliminate one of my variables to solve that. Now there's going to be times